Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a long time since I made a video of anything. As you all know, I graduated school a few weeks ago. Starting Monday, I will be working my new official job as a diesel mechanic. As a mechanic, you have to have tools and a toolbox. So I'm here to show you my first toolbox, which is a 52-inch Husky, which I'm absolutely in love with. I love it. Right now I'm going to show you my toolbox and the layout of my tools. However, keep in mind I do not have all of my tools yet. I will be picking them up within the next couple days, maybe today. So I will be completing my toolbox for my job. So when you look at this video and you might comment and say, oh, well, you don't have your wrenches or your sockets or your ratchets, or you don't have your main stuff. Well, that's okay, because I'll be picking that up and I will upload another video as soon as I get those in the box and they're ready to go. So from now, I'm just going to show you a quick review of my box. Maybe not a quick review, maybe a little bit of a review, but show you a review of what I think of it, show you a review of my setup so far, and then we'll go from there. The box, pretty big. I love it. It's 52 inches. Nothing better than that. I wanted to go with the bigger box starting out. I didn't want to go with a little box, because if I go with a little box, say, hey, I need to upgrade and get more tools, I'm going to need a bigger box, I'm going to spend more money. So I decided to go ahead and get the Husky's 52-inch toolbox right out of the bat. And I have a lot of extra space. Even when I fill it up, I'm probably going to have a few extra drawers left over with nothing in them for now. That's fine. As you move on up in the world, if a diesel mechanic, you always need to purchase new tools, specialty tools, and all that, so that's cool. Let's open the box and take a look. We'll look at the top part first. Here is one of my favorite features. I absolutely love this. As you can see, I have my impact gun. I haven't taken it out. I took it out. Haven't used it yet. I will be on the job. Pick that up. And another thing is, a lot of my tools are going to be from Harbor Freight. Keep that in mind. And a lot of people have reviews on stuff. I think Harbor Freight, for the price, some things are good. Like, for instance, of course, that pan I got for free. I gave them a coupon and I got it for free, so that's a pretty cool deal. Here is my LED light, which is magnetic. I got that for like 20 bucks at Harbor Freight. Same thing as a Snap-on, just, different brand. I think it'll work fine. Over here I have my Snap-on choke angle gauge. I don't know if I'm using that too much. Maybe we'll see how it plays out. I actually have some Snap-on tools. I have a $600 voucher I received from school when I graduated, and I'll show you what I got with that. That was one of the things I got with my voucher. So here I got my Quick Connect for my gun. I just gotta put one of these on and she'll be ready to go. I also picked up a few extra ones just to have in case of a fail, or if I gotta replace them. Another thing back here is on the Husky toolbox where my thing was at. That's supposed to be for an extension cord, so you bring a cord back, you can charge stuff. They have another Husky toolbox 52-inch, which is actually a little bit, I don't want to say nicer, maybe nicer, but for an extra $100 you get on this side here, and on that side you actually have built-in extensions, and they're like 3 or 4 plugs, and then the layout's a little bit different. They would have like a safety deposit box, which I was hoping to get one so I could have a separate box to store like my phone and my wallet and keys and stuff like that. But that's fine. I'll work that out eventually. Here, this top drawer, I'm probably gonna put my wrenches up here. Down here, and again, I'm probably going to rearrange this when I get my other tools and when all things go out. As you can see, this whole row right here, this is all I received from my $600 Snap-on voucher and breaker bar extension kit. My sockets, metric and standard. Here, I have a metric socket holder. I'm probably going to pick up 2 more of these and 3 of the standard, due to the fact that I'm going to be getting about 300 sockets in my tool set I'll be getting in a few days. Like I said earlier, that's going to be a 432 piece set of Husky tools. And again, you know, people are like, oh, you're starting out with the lower brands, but you know, when you're starting out and you ain't got much money, you got to do with what you can, and it's a good starting me out wise. And as I make money down the road, eventually we can move on to Snap-on. I got no problem with Snap-on, just the prices, I think, like everybody else. So yeah, there's that drawer. This one's an empty one again. Probably more wrenches and ratchets, depending on how I want to lay it out. Over here, I have my, you know, safety knife, tape measure, 3 little flashlights, my DMM, and then I'll probably put a few extra, like, safety stuff, like maybe glasses or pencils, or I don't know. I'll put something to fill it up a little bit more. Can never have too many flashlights when you're working on trucks. Here I got my just working gloves, you know, for grease and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna use them too much, but we got 2 boxes for $1 at Harbor Freight on sale. I mean, hey, you know, that's 100 gloves right there. That's not a bad deal. And I'll probably put some other stuff in here. I don't know. I'll see what I want to do with that. Down here I have a 32 piece. Well, I don't know if it was a 32 piece, but it was a big kit from Harbor Freight for like $9.99. And again, you know, you get what you pay for, but I kind of like them. I've used some of them. I actually used them to help put up the toolbox. They're pretty good. I like the cushion grip and stuff. So, you know, we'll just have to see where we can go from there. And, you know, as we move out, we'll buy more things. Here, right here, I'm going to pull out is going to be the longest drawer that we have in the Husky. I wish you had maybe one more, one for the top, and have that one, but that's cool. So in here, as you can see, pry bars, and my one thing I'm really in love with, I've used a lot in school, is a 1/2-inch torque wrench from Snap-on. That also came with my $600 voucher. I'm probably going to end up moving that eventually too. Here I got my ply bar set. Back one 36-inch, 32-inch, 24, 18, 12, and 8, I believe. From looking at some of my friends, I think what I might do is when I go to get my sockets and when I get my more of my socket holders, you know, I think I'm going to put all of my sockets down in this drawer. So the torque wrench will probably move down a little bit. And then my ply bars I can move down. The only thing is the 32 and the 30. The 36 I know won't fit in any other drawer. So I might move that up top. We'll see how that works. Pull this one out. I have my impact sockets, which, again, I don't know if I can stand them up here in the top box or not. I'll see if I can find something. If not, I'm going to get maybe another different holder. I don't really like, I mean, these things to hold them in here. I think they're kind of a pain in the ass to work with. Over here I have my, oh boy, trying to think. I have my hammers, yeah. You know, just start out wise. I'll probably get a few more. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get rid of these cases and buy new ones, because I don't like taking these out. I think these things right here, these things are just a pain in the ass to use and get stuff out. Here, these guys are by themselves. That's just my extensions for my 1/2-inch gun. And then from those 2 top drawers and all the way down and all the way down there is nothing left. They're empty, so we're gonna fill that out eventually. Like I said, it's a lot of room. I think what I'm gonna do up here is I'm gonna move the light over here, cut out that, so that way I get an extension cord coming out. Maybe I will somehow take an extension, you know, power outlet, and put one up here manually myself. Then half of this is gonna be working space. Maybe I'll have the 32 and 36 ply bar up here at the top of the if the 32 can't fit anywhere else. I put them up there, and then over here I'll switch this. This will be like a little tiny area. Maybe I'll put a little tiny shelf up there, but somebody can just put my drink, my phone, I got paperwork, maybe a little, you know, holding cup for like pens and pencils and markers, you know. stuff like that. So yeah, that's my toolbox, and like I said, in the next, maybe today or the next couple of days, hopefully, well, not hopefully, now I know for sure, I will be getting the rest of my tools. Again, it'll be a 432 piece set from Husky, over 300 sockets, all the ratchets you need, you know, half inch, 3/8, quarter, you know, all that stuff. Wrenches, it'll come with tiniest to the biggest ones, metric and standard. So it pretty much comes with a full package that I need. It'll also come with a screw, you know, it comes with a screwdriver head, and then you have like all the little different heads onto it, which will be another nice thing to have. You can never have too many screwdrivers, I guess. So I'll probably fill out a couple more of these drawers, and I'm going to have some on the empty bottom, which I'm just not going to have ready to be filled up yet. So we'll go from there, and we'll see how everything works out. And, you know, work on that. So I'm very excited to go ahead and move into my field and get to work on Monday. And I'm excited and nervous at the same time, and it will be very interesting to see how it happens. I think I'll be fine. I'll have no problem with it at all. I mean, I'll be very nervous, but I think I'll have a lot of help and support. So, and again, yeah, I want to thank my family. A lot of these stuff you see in this box, besides the Snap-on, all came from my family. They bought me all Harbor Freight gift cards for my graduation, which I kind of at first was like, Harbor Freight, but you know, I picked up a lot of good stuff I needed. And, you know, Harbor Freight, I mean, hey, I hear it works for people, I hear it doesn't work for people. We'll see how it works for me. I don't think I have a problem. I mean, I got warranties on the gun, and if that don't work for 2 years, I got a warranty on that. I can return that. Impact sockets, I hear they work great for everybody. The lead light, I mean, look, man, I got paid $20 for it or whatever. You can't beat that. You buy that at Snap-on, you're looking at $100 or over. And then my Snap-on tools I have, you know, from a voucher is a nice addition. The torque wrench, definitely. I mean, I'm looking forward to using that quite a bit. So, and I got my extensions from that, you know, and then got my little stuff. But so what I do is I go ahead, upload this video. I will upload another video in the next coming days when I pick up my 432 piece set. As soon as I get that in, maybe I do an unboxing. Sorry if you guys hear all that noise. There's a truck passing. We're in the garage. Street's right out there. As soon as I get that, maybe I will do an unboxing to show you the tools, and then I will make another video where I will upload the box again and show you the complete layout of how it will look when I get to the job on Monday. So, like, subscribe, and comment if you would like. And again, you know, if you're going to comment and say, oh, well, you don't have all your tools, or hey, you're getting lower brands, and I mean, I don't have a lot to start out with. I don't have a lot of money either. You know, some people want to go out and go in debt. I know one kid from school, you know, he signed up the last day, a couple days before graduation. It's like a $700, not $700, I wish. It was like over a $7,000 or $8,000 order. And all he did was get a little Snap-on roll-on toolbox, not a top, just the bottom, like a basic toolbox with tools. I probably spent, with the tools so far I've gotten, just Harbor Freight, I spent all my gift card money, which was close to about $450, I believe. The toolbox alone was $633, and then the Husky 432 piece set will be $350 plus tax. I think I figured out to be like $370. So I'm looking to spend, you know, over $1,000 so far to start me out, and you know, that's a nice little chunk of money. And again, as I move along and I make more as I make my paychecks, I'll be getting paid weekly now, and I'll be bringing home more money. You know, I'll go out and buy more tools. I'll buy what I need, and eventually, if I realize I'm using a wrench or a ratchet, I'm using a lot all the time, and it's starting to wear down, I will go out and buy a Snap-on version of that box, or Snap-on version of the box. I will go out and buy a Snap-on version of that tool, I think. You know, but for the people that say, oh, well, you can start out with all Snap-on out of the gate. Snap-on is great, but A, if you don't have the money, B, you're going to be in debt, and C, you know, Snap-on is great, but the other brand tools that are cheaper work just as great as Snap-on. So, but anyway, like I said, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next couple of days. We'll upload more videos. So it'd be cool to be back in the mix, and I think maybe I'll have a little, like, not a web series, but a couple of videos here and there I'll upload. Maybe 1 or 2 a week, or maybe a month or something like that, and me just working at the garage and showing you how a entry-level diesel tech works. And there's a lot of those entry-level technicians for mechanics for regular cars out there, but there's not too much for diesel technicians. And I feel like for kids my age, I'm 23. If you want to get into being a diesel mechanic, you want to see what it's like. You want to hear stories from people, and I think that's a good thing to do. And I think people should upload it and onto the internet, so that way if you want to get a career and you want to do something, you can get actual, you don't want to read like a commercial for a school. You want an actual experience when somebody's actually living it. So I'm looking forward to that, and I want to do that for other people, and just share my progress as I move along in the field. So thanks you guys again. Thank you for watching, and hope we'll see you soon. Take it easy.